नमस्ते फ्रेंड, आप सभी का एक बार फिर से वेलकम। और बैंकर्स, बैंक रिटायरीज, बैंक पेंशनर के बारे में, कुछ पेंशन के अपडेशन के बारे में बात करते हैं। हमारे एक रिटायर्ड साथी जो देना बैंक से रिटायर्ड डीजीएम देना बैंक श्री विश्वनाथ बंदोपाध्याय साहब ने भेजा है और ये बात करते हैं इनजस्टिस डन टू द पेंशनर इन बैंकिंग इंडस्ट्री who retired after नवंबर 2012। यानी 10th बाईपार्टाइट सेटलमेंट के समय बैंक रिटायरीज का साथ बहुत बड़ा इनजस्टिस हुआ। सुप्रीम कोर्ट अपहोल्ड्स द डेफिनेशन ऑफ पे एज पर बैंक एम्प्लॉइज पेंशन रेगुलेशन 1995 फॉर कैलकुलेशन ऑफ पेंशन in the judgment pronounced on 13 February 2018 by Canara Bank versus Savitri Venugopal and others. Among other things, the court has observed the following which are relevant to the bank employees who retired after November 2012. First, there cannot be two pay scales. First, one off for the purpose of calculation of salary and second, the other for calculation of pension. In other words, the pay taken for the calculation of salary should be renowned for the purpose of pension also. In case of employees retired on or after 1st November 2012, the bank had introduced a new pay called a special pay, which was eligible for payment of DA etc., but kept it out of the purview for calculation of pension for the retirees under the 10th bipartite settlement with a clause as under. A special allowance with effect from 1st November 2012 with effect from 1st November 2012, officers shall be paid a special allowance as under. Scale 1 to 3, 7.75% basic pay plus applicable DA. 4 and 5, 10% of basic pay plus applicable DA. Scale 5th and 6th, 11% of basic pay plus applicable dearness allowance thereon. The special allowance with applicable DA thereon shall not be renounced for the superannuation benefit, that is pension including NPS, PF and gratuity. The said Supreme Court judgment has very clearly laid down that the above system of having two pay scales, one for the purpose of calculating salary and the other one for the calculation of pension, is illegal. The special allowance which was carved out of basic pay portion and given a new nomenclature with intention to deprive the actual pension benefits of the pensioner with a view to manage the cost agreed upon the benefit only the existing staff, and is held as illegal by the Supreme Court. The 10th bipartite settlement signed between the unions and the IBA through the above said new allowance, which was a part of basic pay for calculation of salary, did not find a place for calculation of pension. Thereby, the banks, in agreement with IBA, had two separate set of calculation for salary and pension. Now that the Supreme Court has held that there cannot be two separate calculation for salary and pensioner, the banks have to include the new allowance paid for salary for calculation of pension also. The act of introducing two separate scales for calculation of salary and pension has resulted in reduction of pension payment to the retired bank employees, which also resulted in recovery of pension paid to the pensioners according to the earlier settlement. Normally, the revision of salary for employees of insurance sector is on the same pattern followed in the banking industry, as both banking and the insurance come under the same finance ministry. But strangely, this justice has been avoided in the insurance sector wage revision. The Supreme Court judgment now provides relief to the pensioners. The ministry has to instruct the Indian Bank Association to take corrective measures and calculate pension for the retirees on the basis of 10 months average emoluments as defined in Regulation 2D of the regulations of 1995. specified that the average of the pay drawn by the employees during the last 10 months of his service in the bank shall be taken as average emoluments so as to work out the pension under Regulation 35(2). This is effect would mean that the bank management have to recalculate pension as per Pension Regulation 1995 and pay arrears from the date of retirement. With this, the retired bank employees will get refund of the recovery made on illegal recovery of pension, get the basic pension refixed at legitimate levels, get arrears on gratuity, commutation of pension, etc. This gives great relief to the retired staff who solely depend on pension and superannuation benefits for the rest of their life. विश्वनाथ बंदोपाध्याय। और ये गलती आईबीए के साथ एग्रीमेंट करते हुए कभी सीएच वेंकटचलम ने नहीं सोचा, क्योंकि सीएच वेंकटचलम केवल पेंशन पर डिपेंड नहीं है, उनके पास मेंबर्स के सब्सक्रिप्शन है, मेंबर्स के लेवी हैं और उन खजाना पे, उस यूनियन के खजाने पे बैठे हुए, सो उन्हें इसी बात की चिंता नहीं। ऐसे बोगस एग्रीमेंट करने का अधिकार उन्हें किसे दिया? और जब बात आती है कुछ, तो मैटर इज सब जुडिस। इस सुप्रीम कोर्ट के जजमेंट पे क्यों नहीं यूनियन बात करती है, क्यों नहीं आईबीएस के पास जाती है, क्यों नहीं डीएफएस पर प्रेशर करती है कि अल्टीमेटली इसके इम्प्लीमेंटेशन से बैंक रिटायरीज को फायदा हो। थैंक यू फ्रेंड्स, नमस्ते।